think we need a trolley, don't you? Got the goods. I'm pretty impressed with this. I think we'll be needing these. We are fashion icons. I never thought I'd get to the age where I'm excited about plants, but here I am. Good morning. It is hopefully going to be a really sunny day. It was cloudy when we first woke up, but it's looking a lot happier because, as I'm sure you can tell from the title of this vlog, we're doing garden transformations. I have like lots of footage from when we built some new planters, which I will insert at some point in this video. But first things first, we are headed to probably multiple garden centres. We need to buy a lot of plants. We've got a lot of planters to fill. We're bringing mum along for the task because she has learnt from the best being my grandma and granddad. So we needed all the moral support. So the three of us are going to the garden centre. I'm hoping there's going to be enough room in the car. We'll make it work. So we're at Tickle Garden Centre, one of our favourites. They've got great food, little cafe thing over there, if anyone's local. Cherry Lane it's called, but Tickle Garden Centre for the locals. We've got a list, we've been researching, haven't we, Mum?
Yes.
We need to find trees, we need to find bushes, there's a lot. But basically I want plants that always stay green. Like, I don't like it when they just go to like sticks in the winter, so we need evergreen, but like bonus if they flower in the summer.
Maybe a flower in winter, which is nice.
Oh, that's cute. I don't know what this is, but it's nice. That's a nice colours. Emerge purple flowers in spring, stocked with bee-friendly purple red flowers through summer. That sounds cute.
That's nice.
I think we need a trolley, don't you? Not taking us long, we've already loading the trolley up. I didn't know this existed, look, but they got white lavender. We did have like the regular like purple one, and I've accidentally killed it / pulled it out and not realised, because it does die back in the winter, but it just smells so nice and the bees love it, so it's getting bigger. Literally. Oh dear. You're currently in a plant pot. We are pretty stocked up. I want to find some plants that stay green all year but flower as well, because I don't really see the point in buying plants every year. I like to get the most for my money, you know. So I'm just googling plants that look good all year round. It's kind of like difficult. Who knew it was so difficult? Got the goods. Look, I just need to not crash into anything. I love that. I promised I was helping everyone, but then I realised we needed to document it. It's very important, you know. We've got plants going in the back, we've got plants going in the footwells.
Oh gosh, nearly knocked myself out.
Yeah, don't knock yourself out, Mum. We need you to plant them for us.
That's my uses.
Yeah. That's a beautiful combination of flowers, I'd say.
This is when me and you sneeze the whole way home.
I know. I'm already snotting. Not great for the ones with hay fever, but it looks very pretty.
Sorry.
How are you doing?
Shall
I ask you again when we get back home?
It's a good job we've not got far to go.
I think that was a good haul. All those plants cost us £305, which I think is pretty good because we're only going to do that the once. There'll be like an odd one we need to buy every so often when I accidentally kill them. But
Kill them. It's positive.
no, I've been pretty good with the ones we got that first time. Though, haven't I? Yeah. The mic is on, means I mean business. I am so happy with this haul. Let me show you what we've got. First of all, I'm going to have this on most of the day because I cannot see. This is our haul. I'm pretty impressed with this. So this one in particular is like pretty much the same height as me, and it's called Fontinia Red Robin, and it comes out with these like really pretty flowers. So I definitely wanted this. I'd already googled it. So I'm glad we found one that big, and that was like 35 quid, which I think is pretty reasonable. We've got a selection of these ones which are going to go in the planters by the barbecue, so I'll show you that. So we've got 2 of each. We've got 2, they're called Hebby, Frozen Flame, and 2 Blue Star, and 2 Pearl of Paradise. So one's white, one's purple, one's red, I think. So they'll look really cute because they should stay like this in the winter. Then around here, this actually looks pretty similar to one we've got on the other side of our garden, but it's a similar name, Scarlet Blaze. It looks like the leaves go more red. I love a red leaf, if you can't tell. This I'm very excited about. It's an Acer. So we've got the deep red purpley one, and then there's that one over there that looks like flames, I guess. What's this called? Black lace, if anyone's interested. And then this one is called Orange Dream. Look at how beautiful those leaves are. I never thought I'd get to the age where I'm excited about plants, but here I am. This is a family fave. What's this one called, Mum? Oh, it's got a tag. So Mum's got one of these and it's like my height now.
That's the family name of it. Begins with P.
Pieris yeah, that. Debutante. Ooh. It's giving Bridgerton. This one, Camellia. Mum's got one of these in her garden and it's like bushed out really nice. And obviously the flowers, these ones look a little sad, but they're very cute. And it should stay leafy in the winter, which we know is what I want. I like this one because it's got the white on it. And it's going to be like that. I'm not even going to try and say that one. And this one I love as well because it's got little pink bits on it, and it's said it's supposed to be pink in winter, so it'll be nice to have like some colour when the garden's a bit sad. Oh dear, it's lost a flower. So we've got quite the haul. If anyone remembers these from last year when I thought I killed them, they're coming back. I love these alstroemerias, and they're orange. This is the plant that I said I think one of the ones we've got is similar to. These planters are looking really nice. We might fill in some spots later, but the daffodils are up. Planted these bulbs, so they'll come back every year. Everything's looking pretty happy. I am trying to propagate this one, but I don't think anything's going to happen. Currently, it's just a twig in a pot. Look, that's coming red. So we've bought plants for these. These are just currently growing the leftover wildflowers that didn't really work well last year, and weeds, so we need to get them out. And then the new planters down here, which we all built together. I'll insert the footage in a second, but this is the finished result. So I will insert now the progress of us making these because it was a family project. So I filmed the most random selection of clips whilst we were making this, but what we needed to do first was pull up these blocks, and my dad likes to use a lot of cement, so this was quite the task. So you can see he's pulling up the blocks and then he's using a very aggressive and loud drill to break through the concrete. Once we'd done that, we kind of like braked up and broke up the soil to make sure that when we planted things, it actually grew. We're going to still hope that that's going to happen. But for now, I got let loose with the tool and I was very excited about it. We put down this tape to mark out the width of the planter and also to stop the cement going on the slabs. I pretended I mixed this whole pot of cement. I didn't. My dad just walked off to get the watering can and I took the glory for it. He then put the blocks he'd just taken up on their sides. He's a very smart man, my dad, and he laid them all across the bottom to make the planters that little bit higher. Then the wood got delivered. This all happened over like a few weeks, but the wood got delivered. We put plastic on the inside so they don't get too wet with the moist soil, and then the support posts were in. We had 2 levels and then it went up to the 3, and it's just already looking so incredible. I'm so grateful to have my dad, who's such a handyman. We filled in the back with this plastic stuff to make sure the soil was secure and to kind of stop the weeds, and then the top trim went on and it was ready to fill. So my dad actually got a big delivery of like pebbles and soil. So the pebbles went in the bottom and then the soil in the top, like a couple of ton or something. I can't remember what he said, but I was chief lifter-upperer and spade shoveler. This day I was supposed to be working, but I chose to stay in the garden instead, which was actually really nice. And this is how the planters turned out. Let's fill them up. I think these look so good. How good is that? And it's really finished off this bit of the garden. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
She's wearing my clothes because she didn't wear sensible clothes, so very stylish, just as stylish as me. Woohoo! We are fashion icons. Suppose we should get the correct tools. I think we'll be needing these. Smile. Let's go. It looks so cute. All right, are we starting to put them in?
No.
Should we double check all the heights before we start putting them in? That was 5 foot, 50 by 50, so that's going to stay pretty small. 70 by 30. We've just moved these chairs at least 4 times in the past 10 minutes. We moved them and now they're going back where they started. Sometimes it's just best to stay out of the way. I think that's it. What do you think? You like it? I think he likes it. It's got a waggy tail. Grandma, why have you left a pile of mud for Gus to roll in? He's found the one bit. God. Oh, nice flower, he says. This is what it's looking like. So cute. I can't wait to see the transformation between like now and next summer. I think we've got a good variety as well. I don't like borders that are just all the same in a row, but I feel like that's just really finished this corner off nicely. Okay, this is the before. We've placed the plants and I'll show you the after because I'm going to go do some weeding. Here's the after, and these, very cute. We repurposed this one, it was just in a pot by itself, looking very cute. I'm now gonna quickly put some seeds in the gaps because there's some seeds I've got in just a packet that say I can just put them straight in, so I'm just gonna do it. If they, Dad's just being loud. If they do it, if they work, they work. If not, it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna put some in a tray, so we're going to do that. We've also cleared out the shed completely. That was kind of not expected, but it feels so much better. We can actually walk in there now, so shed is clear. Right, let's try and plant these. I'll try and remember to report back and see if they work. We just have these random packets of seeds that we seem to trade between households, between my parents, but I don't need any kale or like oregano or lettuce. I'm not in that era of my life yet, so I'm going to use this one, the orange one.
Yes.
So then I can put this one in one of these. It's gonna have to go on the kitchen side and hopefully something happens. I'm not gonna get my hopes up because if I forget to water them, nothing will happen. Compost. Last time I did this, I've done this a couple of times actually, I've just thrown seeds in. The first time I did it, I threw sunflower seeds into the garden and they took over. They literally turned, the trunks on them, it wasn't a stem anymore, it was a trunk. It was a lot. So we'll see how the ones that I just chuck in turn out. You get a lot in a bag though. Oh my god, they don't even look like anything. Mum, these are ridiculous. They look like grains of sand. What?
Like, they're even smaller than sesame seeds.
God knows what's going to happen here. That is so small. I was just going to do a few, but I'm not going to be able to part with them. Just going to sprinkle. Is there any more in that packet? Imagine if they all grow. It's gonna go mad. Bit more soil on top. Cross your fingers and hope for the best. Let's see. What's it called? Nicotiana. Right. This one's got an even worse name. Orange King. We'll call it that. I'm just gonna see how big the seeds are because I'm a bit concerned now if they're that same size. I'll pour them on my hand first and we'll try to distribute them. They're a bit bigger. Shall I just prod them in?
You could make a little...
Oh, with me. Oh no, help. Help, Mummy. Mummy, help. Yeah, I do need you to cover it back over now. The wind's blowing them away. Right, you pinch and sprinkle in that hole. I'll fill it back in. This is teamwork. Pinch. Wait, no, this is the method. Hang on. Ready? Poke. Pinch. Sprinkle. Cover. Pray. I actually have no concept of how long this vlog might be, but I think we've had a productive day. Should we do one final lap round to show you what we've done? I didn't show you this earlier, but my peonies are starting to grow back, which is exciting. So that's been brought out. I do need to weed all these corners, but we've done a lot today. That's a job for another day. Obviously these ones are in, and they've got their cards here so we know what everything's gonna be. What's this one called, Mum? Rhododendron. A family member bought us this, and they bought us it in like autumn, so we've not actually seen this flower yet, but I'm excited. And because it's like opposite the patio doors, hopefully when it does flower it'll be very cute. Obviously I've just put seeds in here. We've got this little area in the sun, and then there's a pot behind it. Then over here, this is the same. Mum's left her gloves there. We've put these out to see if they work. All this is looking cute, just as before. I love this one. This makes me very happy, and I think this is exactly the same as one of them that we've just planted over here. This hopefully will get uncovered soon, ready for summer. Just the sofa and the table. And then over here we've got the little picnic area, my shirt. The alstomerias that I showed you earlier, looking happy. And then all of these new plants, which I'm just obsessed. Like this, the colours in this is insane. I'm gonna work very hard to keep these alive. Lavender, I'm not gonna name them all, but I feel like we've got a good combination. I think this is the one that's the same as that bush on the corner, and that bush started off like this high, so we've got potential for this to be ginormous. I need to keep on top of it. This one with the pink leaves, darker leaves. I think we've got good contrast going on. This is a big boy. It's already over the fence, so hopefully that does well, and we've left it a bit of space so it hopefully grows this way. This one with the flowers. I'm excited to see if that flowers because there's some buds here, look. What's this? Rosemary? Sage? Rosemary? Rosemary, the label's there, should have known. Another Acer. And then this one. This is actually the older sister slash the auntie of one of these and one of these. So we are done for the day. That was very productive. Thanks for helping us, Mum.
You're welcome.
I'd say thanks to my dad, but he's currently inside watching football. Just normal Saturday behaviours from my dad and my boyfriend. They have helped us in between watching football. Very productive day in the garden, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Bit of a different one. I feel like it's been very home heavy recently, so hopefully it was a nice change. If you got to the end of the video, comment down below this emoji and I know you got to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for another one. Bye!